Excellence at Cheshire Academy. Each season, a student or students is selected for this award by a vote of the varsity head coaches. The winner of this award should exemplify the pillars of voting both on and off the field at all times. The winner of this award should be commended for their hard work, dedication to their team, themselves, and Cheshire Academy. I want to begin with our female winner. She has helped the girls swim team earn their 4th and 3rd place at the New Englands in 2016 and 2017 respectively. She's a 4-time first place gold medalist at the New Englands, once individually in the 100 butterfly, 3 times in the relays, has earned 2 silver medals at the New Englands as well. As part of her New England record-setting medley relay in 2017, she's the owner of 6 individual school records and part of 3 school records for relays. She made the podium at the highly competitive Bud Erickson Championships all 3 years of competition. She went undefeated in dual meet swims as a senior this season. She set a pool record at Canterbury earlier this month for the 200 freestyle. Away from CA, she's also a national champion for her YMCA club swimming team in the 400 meter. All those accolades don't even come close to her achievements in the classroom and in the community. Our winner this year, heading to Dartmouth University, Mia Lecca. Next award winner on the male side, 4-year member of the Cheshire Academy community, a 2-year team captain for our hockey program, an ECEL All-Star, He won the Hockey Coaches Award both the freshman and sophomore year, Excellence in English as a Second Language Award last year, first honors on every year at Cheshire Academy, has represented his country globally in the championships in Japan, and again, a truly tremendous young man, someone that we think very highly of, Kei Yasuda.
It's golly season.
Coach Conley as well, please. Want to move on with our varsity swimming coach and head coach, Fran Conley.
Thank you. First, I'd like to thank everybody here at the Academy for their support. Mr. Deichman, Ms. Anderson, Ed and Kristen in the athletics office. We've had a great season. We're not quite done, but things are going really well. We appreciate everybody's support. I'd also like to give a big thanks to my two assistant coaches, Mrs. Bergstrom and Joanne Newton. They're really wonderful to work with, and I really appreciate all of your support. We're going to start with our boys team. We were not even sure we were going to have a guys squad, so it's awesome that we're able to field our 5 new swimmers who represented CA well. We've got 2 awards for these guys. We're going to start with our MVP. Our this year's MVP is a freshman. He was our most versatile swimmer this year. He was able to compete in a lot of different events in the lineup. Just recently doing the 200 IM and 500 free, which was a big accomplishment for him. He's our fastest freestyle swimmer on the team, so he'll be acknowledged as this year's outstanding performer, and that's Trevor Hampson. Our Coaches Award goes to a junior who's new not only to the CA swim team, but he's also new to the sport of swimming. He's a crossover athlete who's using swimming as a means for staying in shape for football. And in doing so, he showed a great desire to learn, had a really good attitude, and works really hard. He was overall a really good guy to coach and work with. And we'd like to present this year's Coaches Award to Josh Commuter. We have 4 awards on the girls team. You might know who this person's going to be. Our MVP is just an absolutely incredible competitor, a fierce natural racer. She's one of the hardest working athletes that you'll ever meet. Highly decorated champion who competes and achieves at the absolute highest level. But beyond that, she's also really humble, an incredibly good teammate, a wonderful person to be around, and someone who we're really going to miss dearly next year. Our MVP this season goes to Mia Lecco. Our next award goes to another amazing young lady who really took on a leadership role this year with the team, both at daily practices and also at the meets. She was vocal, and she also exhibited a lot of leadership through her actions. She's an incredibly hard worker. She performs well in meets and exhibits a real commitment to the team. She cares deeply about the success of the program and is an absolute pleasure to coach. She's going to be incredibly difficult to replace next season. This year's Leadership Award goes to Michaela Ward. this year is a coach's award. The swimmer who's earning this for this season was usually our first young lady in the water each day, and was someone who gave 100% in each practice and in each meet. She listens really well to instructions, and then she applies the advice and feedback and improves on her performance. During meets, you'll see her at the end of the lane, cheering on her teammates and showing her fiery competitive spirit. As a freshman, she's heading into New England's, seated as our team's #1 backstroker, which as a 9th grader is a really quite a good accomplishment. This year's Coach's Award goes to Sarah Greenberg. Our fourth and final award today is going to be a sportsmanship award. The young lady who is receiving this honor exemplifies everything you expect from a great athlete. She competes with class, grace, humility, tremendous effort, and positivity. She's always reliable and someone I can count on and trust, and she's an exceptionally good representative of Cheshire Academy. Like a lot of great athletes, she makes the people around her better. This year's sportsmanship award goes to Kate Davis.
Hey, this one group picture.
Hey, you're not getting your grade.
Get it? Great margin. Get it?
Okay, I'd like to bring up our varsity fencing head coach, Warren Porter.
What up, Porter?
The fencing team had another excellent year this year. We lost several people to graduation last year, and we were blessed with an infusion of new talent. I'm a really fortunate coach. I got Mr. Sosha back there as an assistant coach this year. He's an experienced collegiate fencer, still trains, and he's been fantastic for the team. My seniors who have been on the team for a couple of years have been awesome. My new fencers of every grade have been fantastic. They leaped into it head first. They are a massively entertaining group of kids, and despite everything else, I actually do enjoy coaching them, and I love practice. It's one of the things that I look forward to each day. Our MVP, even though he's an incoming freshman, Thomas Crayley really stepped up into the role. He would lead stretching, he would lead footwork, he would lead blade drills. In addition to all of that, absolutely dependable on the strip, would win anything against anyone that I needed him to beat. We had several close matches this year, and I could always depend on him to take it seriously and absolutely demolish an opponent when we needed to. And it brought energy to the team. He brings a focus and a discipline that is absolutely fantastic for our team's culture, and we couldn't have done everything that we accomplished this year without him. Thank you. Our most improved fencer. She joined us in December, like right after Thanksgiving break. And over the course of the season has proven herself not just to be a very capable fencer, but has improved as an athlete and a teammate. She came in 5th at the statewide novice competition, and that qualified her to go fence in the JV against people who have been fencing for absolute, years. She did a fantastic job. She has, come to practice on time by the end of the season. Like, she really stepped it up. And what it means to be improved, she has improved in every aspect. She is smart, and when you give her a technique to use in a bout, it shows up the next bout. She works hard, and she brings the best out of others. Danny Slaus, come in. The Coaches Award we are giving to the heart and soul of our team. This fencer embodies everything that is fencing. She brings energy, she brings enthusiasm, she takes it on herself to help other people. If people aren't working hard, she grabs them and she makes them work hard. She cares deeply, really deeply, about her own wins, her own losses. But she's also the loudest person at the end of the strip cheering on her teammates. When other people lose, she comforts them. When other people win, she celebrates with them. And I cannot emphasize how loud she is when she cheers on her teammates. Jada Williams, come
All right, cool picture.
Again, good luck to our swimming and fencing teams as they prepare for their championship. Next, I'd like to bring up our JV basketball head coach, Ed Van.
Boys JV basketball had another successful season. I want to thank all the boys for their efforts and contributions throughout the year. Coaches Award, he's unable to be here today. Todd Fournier has played 2 years on JV and has done so with grit and determination, looking to improve as he tries to enter the varsity level in his senior year. The Coaches Award is Todd Fournier. MVP. Chris Argus' greatest attributes are his sportsmanship towards opponents and his support of his teammates. He is a natural athlete and a premier scorer. He made our season and has been a pleasure to coach. Chris, MVP.
Next, I'd like to bring up our head thirds basketball coach, Tom Schreck.
This was an interesting group. I had only a couple returning players this year, and we got a lot of new players, and they kind of came together at the end, and we didn't have a lot of success on the court, but as a group, they were extremely fun to be around. We had a lot of fun, and that's the best part of it. The picture I took of them at our team dinner, all of them were sitting at one table on top of each other. Was an awesome thing. So first award is going to be Team MVP. This person led us second in scoring, first in assists, first in steals, first in turnovers. I'd like to call up Danny Krieger. Next award is going to be the Coaches Award. This award I could have probably given to every person on the team because they listened in practice. It was awesome. Never had any problems. This person stuck out the most because always made great eye contact with me, always listened to everything I said, tried to improve, and by the end of the year, he improved so much he actually was our leading scorer for the season. So I want to call up Calypso.
Want to bring up our head freshman basketball coach.
I appreciate the big applause from my guys, of course. So starting the season with like 17 freshmen and was like, whoa, because it's a lot of kids. But it turned out that there were a lot of good athletes and very good kids. We turned out to be, I think, 8-1. The only game we lost, we came back and beat them anyway. So it was a good season. Starting with my MVP was a student athlete that I saw last year in the parochial league that I coach as well. He dropped, I think, 50 points on me, and I said, you have to come to Cheshire Academy and play basketball here. My MVP is Christian Decker. Much like Coach Charette, my Coach's Award, I could probably give to any number of the guys because they all really worked hard. Came to be a really good unit. Like I said, I had a great season with all of them. But my Coach's Award, give it to a guy that hustles like crazy and is a phenomenal athlete, would be Hunter Clark. Thank you.
I'd like to bring up our head ski team coach, Cole Burnett.
I'm just going to give you a little bit of background of what we do. The Cheshire Academy ski team races in the CISL, which is the Connecticut Interscholastic Ski League, which is the largest high school ski racing league in Connecticut with approximately 800 racers. This season we competed in 5 giant slalom races at Mount Sunnyton, which is where we also train 4 days a week. This year we had 9 racers. Would my 9 racers please stand and be recognized? Jerry, stand. That would be senior and captain Veronica Sabukova, senior Ellie Rokoskova, juniors Jamison Hardy, Dylan Gia, and Amara Sorosiak, sophomores Evan Lee, Sam Sagi, and Jerry Yu, and 9th grader Wyatt Carr. This year has been a building year, having graduated 5 seniors last year. Some of our new racers were seasoned skiers, and a few were relatively new to the sport. As a result, there was a tremendous growth this season. We had lofty personal goals to achieve. While Jameson raced for CA, he was also training to become a ski patroller at Mount Southington. Jerry Yu initially struggled with his skating out of the starting gate and vowed to skate 5 kilometers, and he measured how the distance from year to year and how many times he had to do it, which I believe he achieved. Is that right? Yeah. Sam vowed to get through 1 race without being disqualified, and he achieved. That's great. Dylan was our top male racer with a combined time of 48:57. That's for 2 races. I mean, the two times down the hill. Our top female racer was Ellie, with a combined time of 51:51, and the most consistent racer was Veronica Sabolkova, with the best overall time, meaning she finished every race with the fastest time. Every racer improved their times, although Mother Nature did not cooperate with providing us with great snowing conditions this year. We did, however, have plenty of opportunities to do drills and gate training. Next year, we hope to be able to have a training weekend up at Stowe in December. If you'd like to ski, come join us. Now for the awards. Most Improved Racer. This skier started out with the feeling that racing would be pretty easy, but soon found out that training hard would eventually pay off. His fastest combined time was a 55:09. The Most Improved Racer goes to Wyatt Carr. The MVP award goes to senior Ellie Rokoskova. Ellie had never raced before coming to CA and was definitely hooked as soon as she went to the starting gate. She was excited to improve her times, and by the end of the season looked like a seasoned pro. If you had watched the Olympics, the gold medalist in GS, Esther Ledeska, is from the Czech Republic as well. The coveted Coaches Award goes to the athlete who always strives to be the best racer and best leader for the team. This award goes to Captain Veronica Sabolkova, our other Czech superstar. Veronica was always eager to help with equipment, calling, or looking for missing racers, demonstrating and leading drills on the hill, and being our all-around dependable and conscientious person. She will be sorely missed next winter.
I'd like to bring up our boys varsity basketball coach, Kevin Keel.
Hello, I'd like to first off thank the entire athletic department, from the ADs down to the athletic trainers, and people. But, you know, we also we don't say enough about the faculty, we don't say enough about the teachers. This is a whole community, and everything that you guys do for all athletes, whether it's, you know, a basketball player, whether it's an athlete, whether it's a science Olympian, whether it's an art person, everything you guys do, we know and see, and I just want to thank everybody in the community for it. You guys do a great job. You come to a prep school in order to enhance your chances of going to college. All students do it. Student athletes are no different. This year's team came here. There are 5 players that are going to be leaving. 3 of them are already pretty much all set with college. The other 2 they're deciding where their final choices are going to be. Did we have a great record? No, we didn't. But records aren't what we're here for. What we're here for is to put student athletes in college and get them started on the right way. And this year's group did a heck of a job. And to you guys, thanks for the opportunity to let me, let Coach T, Coach Sam, coach you guys. Thank you very much. Our first award is the Most Improved Award. Young man came here, transferred as a repeat junior, started working out in the summer when, with one of his teammates, but also with some of our alumni that are very high-end players. And he walked in the gym, he was like, geez, I don't know what it's like here. And he found out real quick in the summer, came here in September, got totally engaged in the weight room, got totally engaged on the court, became one of the most popular kids on the team. And people were like, well, what's he gonna do for you? Well, the first game of the season, he was leading scorer. From that point on, he was one of the most counted on kids, one of the most respected kids. He's a hell of a player, excuse me. He's a great kid, he's a great student. He's gonna play high level, high academic college basketball. Eamon Fitzpatrick. Most coaches' awards are given out to the guy that's always jumping up and down, the guy that's always waving the towel around, the guy that's, Mr. Energy. That's not the coach's award. The coach's award is somebody that is always there, and that person may sacrifice personal positional play, may sacrifice personal goals for the benefit of the team. He's always there for his teammates, he's always there for the team, and he's always there to help everybody get better. You don't have to wave the towel, because Lord knows this kid doesn't, but I've known him his whole life, and if there's such a thing as a coach's award, it should be his picture next to it, Justin Allen. The last award we're giving out today is the MVP award. And MVP, the acronym has changed. When you look at college basketball, when you look at the NBA, now it's no longer the MVP. It's the MOP. So now it's most outstanding player. Before it was MVP, it was most outstanding player, most valuable player. Well, the fact of the matter is the MVP is the most valuable person. Everybody comes to a program with a skill set. Everybody comes to the program that can add something to the success of the program. But the most outstanding person comes to a prep school to play basketball or play football or whatever sport they are, but also comes to a prep school to be a member of the community, comes to a prep school to be a member of the classroom, comes to a prep school to just engage in the entire experience of it. There's a long list, and I take this most valuable person very seriously. Eric Katenda, University of Notre Dame, playing professionally overseas. Therese Smith, Tufts University, 4-year starter. Rich Kelly, unanimous rookie team MAC conference. Elijah Pemberton, CAA All-Conference, Rookie of the Week 5 times. These aren't great basketball players, though they are. They're great people. They're the most valuable people that we have. And there's a new member to the group, TJ Roundtree. Thank you very much.
I'd like to bring
bring up our varsity hockey coach, John Toffey.
The varsity hockey team had an outstanding season. The team finished with a 27-2-5 record, advancing to the Academy East Hockey League Championship game. The latest USA Hockey rankings had our team ranked 9th in the country in the category of independent prep schools. Perhaps more impressive than the results was how well the group of students represented themselves, our school, and their families. Season highlights included trips to Lake Placid, Buffalo, and Chicago. Wins over Brunswick School, Rice Prep, Northwood School, and Bridgeton Academy were all season highlights. I would like to read a short message I received from the general manager of one of the hotels we stayed at. We stayed at many hotels over the course of the year, so this was certainly a highlight for me, and more important than any wins or losses. Dear Mr. Toffey, I would like to thank you and all the coaches and players at Cheshire Academy who are staying here at the Crown Plaza in Pittsburgh on Saturday the 3rd and the 4th of December. Truthfully, we've had some bad experiences in the past with hockey teams. The Cheshire Academy team demonstrated to our staff how professional and well-mannered a school team should be. Nothing but praises, first-class comments about your stay. You were very, very professional and a cut above the rest. I think this message defines our team, certainly the phrase, a cut above the rest. I look forward to the progress and development of these students. I know they will go on to do great things. This group will be very successful in whatever path they choose. They will be great neighbors, husbands, fathers, one day. The members of the Cheshire Academy varsity hockey team, I'm going to announce each member, if you guys want to stand up briefly and be recognized. Baylor Weinkoff, Danny Crossan, Jack Parker, Derek Costanza, Chris Patrick. We'll announce you all and you guys can stand up at the end. Nate Altman, Freddie Ilyash, Aiden Marshall, Mike Gorham, Kyle Anderson, Austin Whitcomb, Austin Jellison, Lucas Toomey, Josh Waters, Louis Oliver, Connor Lefkoff, Guy Jung, Dean Bashero, Jake Dorn, Stefano Del Piccolo, Kay Yasuda, Shane Ward, Drew Numbero, Jack Princesella, Jared Hornigan, Luke Bumbleworth. We do have a few individual awards to hand out. Our most valuable player, he led our team in scoring. He also was a point-a-game player in the Midwest Prep Hockey League, which is one of the top prep school hockey leagues in the country. Our MVP this year was Josh Waters. Our Defensive Player of the Year award, he blocked as many shots as I remember in coaching hockey. He was always willing to sacrifice himself for the team, and just an outstanding defensive player and an all-around outstanding person. Danny Crossan. Our most improved player, he was the only freshman on the varsity hockey team this year. He started out the season strong, and he just grew to become a dominant